right. I am on my golden dragon, Galilee, and we are going to flip between to see where we end up this month for the Andromeda Council update. So here we go. We're taking off from the other side. I always cross over in a shamanic transition to another dimension. And we're leaving from that dimension and we flip. It's like a void. I don't hear any sound. There's no movement. Okay, we just came out. Now I hear movement. I hear like wind in my ears. Okay. Oh, Gilly, are we in a planet? Yes, we are. Are we in Earth? Are we in Earth this time? No. Which planet? We are in Mars. Yes. Okay. All right. We're still going through rock. It's very dense. One of these days I might get used to doing that. Ooh. Okay. We just landed in a cavern. We're on the edge of kind of a cliff. Inside? Somewhere inside Mars, I don't know. There's many different caverns and things and caves and not really caves. They're large, hollowed out areas and shuttle just arrived. Hello, Galilee. Namaste, Karen and Mark. Hop on in. We'll let Gilly take a nap. Bye, honey. Thank you. All right.
Namaste. Thank you for picking us up.
Yes, namaste. Kari is here. Hello, namaste. Or really her name is Ari, but I've been told to call her Kari because of the K. Our names are Karen Kari. My angel aspect is Carlin. My earth angel aspect is Carly. So it's the Ka where we have that connection. Carly or Curry, have we known each other in a previous world or been related to each other? Yes, as far as heredity is concerned, we have been of the same spiritual family. Not brother or sister, brother, sister. Not that type of family, but spiritual family, which is why the K works for you. That is the connection we have. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Connection with the Anshar?
Yes, you do, Mark, have a connection with the Anshar in the fact that you have worked with us in the past. So has he been an Anshar, or like me has a spiritual connection, like you has a spiritual connection with the Anshar? Okay, very great. For anyone listening that doesn't know this, the Anshar are us from the future. You're humanity, you're humans from the future, correct? Yes, we are. We came back after an anomaly was going to bring our world, our species to an extinction. And we came back to correct that and change the projection of our future. Excellent. Okay.
Has that correction been corrected or still in process?
Still in process. how are we doing towards having that change? You're doing good. Thank you. Thank you for your help. All right. For those who don't know, the Anshar, you're welcome, Mark. The Anshar literally mind meld with those who are open to it and have been guiding a lot of us towards ascension, towards our path of ascension. So that's where they have been working to shift the dynamics and assist us in the fifth dimensional shift that is possible at this time, at the end of the 25,000 year plus cycle. So when we ended age of Pisces, we moved into age of Aquarius. That is the window. That's the window of time that allows humanity to choose to be loving beings and to choose to shift out of the 3D war and pestilence and fighting and competitiveness and move into a love, collaboration, cooperation type of community and world. Am I accurate in how I spoke that? You did very well, Karen. Thank you. That said it very well. It is a time for the shift. The problem is that the karma on this planet has been so greatly impacted by a malevolent force. And so that is the reason we have gotten involved so deeply, is because given the situation, humanity wouldn't have been able to shift without our support and the Andromeda Council and other beings. And we are linked to you karmically. It is our not the need, necessity. Those are the two words I keep getting. Not sure how to translate this for all of you. It is our responsibility is the word. It is our responsibility to assist in this process. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Willem, I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. Namaste. Thank you for assisting today as well. And Willem works with Kari. He's also from the Anshar. And Suri is here, Namaste, who is Kari's cousin, who works with us as well. And of course, Galilee, our representative from the Andromeda Council. That's our guide in this process. We have been moving, and we have been moving through what? Are we in space now? Have we gone out of the planet into space? No, we haven't. So we're still in, have we moved? Or are we in the same cavern? I've been waiting for you to get done talking. Okay, so we're still in the same place. Sort of. See, this is why I was confused, guys. I can't quite tell. I feel like we've been moving, but I don't feel like we've moved. I don't see that we, or feel like we've moved. So what is the truth? What am I missing in my interpretation here? We are is it an elevator? What is it that we're going down, like a shuttle? We're going down? Yes. It's a shuttle elevator. Oh. It's like a tube. We're going down in a tube. And where are we going to? Is it somewhere on the planet? Somewhere in Mars? Or are we going out of Mars? It's in Mars. You'll see in a moment. Did we just hit bottom? Yes. Thank you, Willem. Do you know where we're going? Can you give me a hint? He just smiled. He's sitting to my left, and then Curry is next to him. I'm kind of on the side, and Billy is in the front. Oh, okay. Definitely a different energy vibe. That's what makes me yawn. All right. So, I can't see anything because we're still in the dark. All I can see is inside the shuttle at this point. Oh, okay, a door just opened. Hello, namaste. Follow us. We were waiting for our guides, Gilly is saying. All right. Do I know that person? Is he one of the ambassadors? Not an ambassador, you know. He's not with the Andromeda Council. Uh-oh. Sure we shouldn't have brought Gilly with me? You're fine. I don't. It's this being at an ominous tone is what I was getting. I'm following. I'm flanking myself. I've got the Anshar behind me and Galilee in the front. All right, so we're following these guys. There's kind of a militaristic feel about this situation. Not comfortable, guys. Not comfortable. We're walking through hallways. I don't even want to say what it reminds me of because I don't want to call that into being. I don't want to do that. Remember, Mark, the place that we went to in, I believe it was Saturn, and the Nazi scientists were there, and
yes, I remember.
They were doing experiments? It's that kind of feeling. It almost feels like this is one of the Nazi secret space guys.
I remember. That was
yeah.
not a good feeling at that time. I remember.
No, that is not a journey I will ever forget. Not at all.
I remember. That was not.
It was a very hard lesson or piece of information. Okay.
Definitely.
I should actually put a link to that for everyone in the notes. Okay, so we're still, I feel like it's all dark. I can't see anything. Okay, guys, I need to get help in seeing where I'm at right now. The hallways are lighted, but it just feels so dark. It's almost like I can't see the light because there's so much darkness. Coming out into a room. It's sort of like an auditorium. What am I? Okay. We're being seated. I'm between Kari and Galilee. I feel safer this way. Kari, where are we? You are right, Karen. This is the Nazi contingent of the secret space, the Dark Fleet, it's called, of the program. And why are we sitting with the Dark Fleet? They would like to corroborate some information. Look around. All of these representatives you see here we are all with the Andromeda Council, or other councils are here. The Council of Light is here, and others. There are other representatives from the Inner Earth beings as well. The other families that are in the Inner Earth are here. So we're all here to find out what is going on. And trust me when I say this, there are safeguards. The reason that you can't see well is you are in a field. That is why you're having a hard time seeing it. It seems dark. You're in a protective field, so you're safe. Just know that. Thank you. She's taking my hand. So, Galilee, thank you both very, very much for that understanding. It just felt so different, guys. It just felt completely different than other times that I've been with them. All right. The ambassador is getting up to speak. Thank you all for attending this meeting. We know that you were skeptical. We know that you didn't want to be here. We understand your safeguards. Frankly, we would have done the same thing had we been invited into your space. So, we completely respect your choices. The reason that we are here, we know that there is a large contingent working against us. We know that you have created an alliance of other space groups. We also know that the United States is going to be putting together a space force to work in alliance with the alliance. We know that all of you are working together with those groups as well. We do not want to go to war with you. We have the abilities beyond your knowing that can be used. But after Maldek, we don't need another disruption to this galaxy. We don't need more planets destroyed, and we don't need to set that karmic motion in play. So, we're here today to ask for respect and to be allowed to continue our work in what we believe in. We know that there are dimensional shifts that can happen. We wish to continue in our dimension. And we won't interfere with the dimensional shifts that will be happening for some of those on Earth. But we want to maintain our dimension. You don't have a right to tell us that we can't. There is a spiritual choice here. And we wish to make our own and not be dictated as to what else we do. There is a being on stage with him. That's the ambassador. The Andromeda Council ambassador, right, Galilee? Yes, it is, Karen. And what about how much you've dictated to all the planets in this solar system and others, your expectations in holding them in a 3D field? You haven't honored their choices, and yet you now ask us to honor yours? You're more honorable than we are. Yes, we do. What's to assure us that you're not going to continue to enslave other beings? Let us work with those who don't want to shift. And then you'll hold them in that vibration and teach them the harm that you've been teaching them and the incorrect histories and the incorrect information that you've been dishing out, as well as using them for dark experiments and for experiments that go against creation and against love and light. What about that? We are willing to sign a contract to agree to set terms. You didn't honor the last contract. Why would we trust you with this one? Because we are in a minimal space right now. We are not the elite anymore. We are a small force. A small force that would like to get bigger again, wouldn't you? He's just smiling, that Cheshire smile. Well, you can go to war with us, or you can work out an agreement. And if we work out an agreement, you still have, quote-unquote, weapons we're unaware of that you can use. So what advantage actually do we have in this agreement? You'll have to take our word for that. And what makes you think that, why should we think that your word has changed now? Why should we think that you have integrity now? We've invited you here in a meeting to negotiate. We didn't want to negotiate. We would have just attacked. That doesn't serve our purpose or yours. What we would ask then is that you put these negotiation terms down in writing. The councils will meet and discuss them amongst ourselves. We will discuss whether or not we feel that these are in integrity. They will be held. And if we choose to align with this agreement, we will have safeguards in place. I'm sure you understand that because you would do the same thing. And we will. Very good. Then provide us with the documentation, and we'll go from there. Thank you. We will do that. Oh, the ambassador was there virtually. He just disappeared. There's a whole bunch of people who just disappeared. They're here virtually. Why didn't we come virtually? Because you can't, Karen. Trapped. Okay. We are leaving. I can't get out of here fast enough. Don't show fear, Karen. Remember when you were around the scientists, you have to show confidence. Thanks for that reminder, Curry. All right. Whew. I'm with the big guys. I'm good. I'm doing good. Walking with confidence. All right. We are being watched. We could be beamed out at any moment if needed. Okay, great. Thank you for that. Why didn't we just beam in the first place? Gilly can't be beamed, but yes, she could. Gilly could have been beamed, not in. It was just easier this way. We're good. All right. Okay. We're going through the hallways again, and it just feels so dark. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. We're still walking through the hallways, and I don't want to talk right now, Mark, because it's not safe to talk. Let us get to the shuttle.
Okay.
We're back at that area, so we're turning the corner to get into the shuttle. All right, we just got into the shuttle, and we're going up. We're going up in the elevator. So it's not really a shuttle, it's an elevator? No, Karen, we're in a shuttle. We're in one of our shuttles. That's how we got here. Okay. Oh, we just took off. Oof. We're flying out of the planet. And we're going to a ship. There's a ship overhead. Gilly's already here in the cargo hold. Okay, what a different energy. Woo! Getting out of the ship. Galilee, hello, thank you, sweetheart. Is it time for me to go back, or I get the feeling that we're going to talk about this? We're going to talk about this. Okay. So we're headed in the shuttle now to get to, I guess, a conference room? Yes. The ambassador's meeting with everyone to get everybody's opinions. Good. All right. Okay, the group is there, and the meeting's already started, so we're just going to go in the back. Okay. Yes, I have the same concern. They're playing a card here. We're in a poker game. And we got the poker face today. So they're saying that they have a card, a weapon card, as their trump card. And we've got intel from the alliance groups that had worked with them in the past. So we do know of some of what they have been doing. We have also scanned all of their locations. They may be hiding out somewhere else, but we're thankful that all the other groups are here as well, because can anyone tell us that you know what this weapon card is, what this possibility is? One of those guys that's like 100 feet tall light is here from that planet. We have been beaming waves out around the galaxies We've been working in our galaxy and many of the other galaxies. We've been taking ships out, and we have been scanning energies everywhere. As you know, we have a greater capability of doing than any of you here. And we can tell you we have found some very dense energy forms and fields in several locations. We've seen dark fleet ships going in and out of these locations. What is there? We have not been able to determine to date. So we don't know what they have. The ambassador is saying, is it possible that they are going to blow up another planet? They could create something on that nature, which would create a whole wave of a domino effect that would throw off everything in this galaxy and all others. It would just echo and continue to go. They could. We have talked about that as well. However, we cannot fathom what they think they would accomplish. They would destroy everything, including themselves. There would be no comeback to that. They would destroy their capability of functioning. So we don't believe that they will do that or that they want to do that. However, we do know that they are the types of personalities that if they can't win, they're going to destroy everything. Everybody's going to go down with them. Now, what we have been working on is a type of force field that could be put around these dense areas that would hold back a vibration of an explosion. We may be able to create a field that would, if not stop it, at least keep it from harming a vast majority of space. That is another possibility. If we give you more time, the ambassador is saying, if we give you more time, would you be able to see into this density? Do you think that there is still a possibility for your division to determine what that is for your council? We have some new ideas of how to penetrate the force field and see what's going on in it. Yes, there are some possibilities. Another group is standing up and saying, we'd like to work with you on that. We've got some tools and techniques and some scientists that are very good at that type of thing. What if we assist you in that knowledge? We welcome any help and support. Very good. We will talk. We will connect. Thank you. Good. Is there any other group who thinks that they could help with that? Some other hands are going up. Excellent. After this meeting, will you all get together and we'll schedule a time to all meet and go over more detail with that. Very great. Okay. He's continuing. Now, everyone else that's here, any other thoughts that have come to mind? Any information that you've gleaned from your travels and your inspecting and going through the universes. Is there anything else that anybody has determined in this? Another group is raising their hand and saying, we have been following their scientific studies. We have been working with some of the species that they have created that are not able to continue to exist. So we found some genomes that we believe that they're using. They're working with a genome mutation. We are following that, and we are going to see what we can do to prevent more of this. They're literally trying to split genes and create mutations that we don't believe are going to be of any good use or any good intention and purpose. They seem to be very, very destructive organisms and beings that they're creating. Some of these species. Fortunately, a lot of what they have created can't reproduce, thankfully. However, it's only a matter of time that they'll figure it out, we believe, and that will not be good for anyone. They could create armies of these beings. Do you need help and support in following this and working with this information? We welcome any teams that wish to work with us. We're a little stumped with some of the things we're finding, but we've been uncovering and working through it. So anyone who can assist, some other hands are going up, please. The ambassador is saying, will you all work together? Thank you. Any other reports coming in? Another team has raised their hand. Yes, what we can tell you is that we have been following the Draco connection with them, and they are developing something with the help of the Dracos. They have been meeting a lot with them lately. The commander's here. He just stood up from his contingent. We have been following that as well, Ambassador. And we will be happy to work with you. What we have discovered, and we know being of the brethren of the Draco, is that they are wanting to create a genome change within the reptilian species so that they could inject those of us of the Red Fleet, the Red Reptilians who have freed ourselves and wish to be free souls and work with the good. They want to use one of your terms, vaccinate us and put this genome in us that would prevent us from being free. They find us offensive, that we wish to be separate, and we are their minions that cannot have power separate from them. So we are very aware of what's been going on with that, and we've been working with frequencies and vibrations to distort it and break it down. We will gladly work with you on this because we believe that the more that we can create these vibrational breaks and shift the frequencies, we can prevent them from doing this harm to ourselves and others. This gentleman's bowing and say, we'll happily work with you. Is this being done in all of your facilities? He's saying. Commander saying, yes, it is. We have 9 at this time. Very good. We will happily work together with you. Very great. These are the facilities we had learned about in a previous session, the journey. Oh, good. The ambassador saying, excellent work, all of you. Is there anything else that you know of at this time?
Can you pass a message?
Talking to the assembly. No, Mark, we can't ask questions.
Oh.
Is there anything else at this time? He is asking this assembly. And one group standing up and saying, we have some information we don't know what to do with yet. So let us just throw it out there to see if anyone else has come across any of this information. The Dark Fleet have been going in and out of Inner Earth. And we don't understand what's going on in Inner Earth that they are doing or working with. Most of their, wherever else we've seen them, have been in other planets. They've had bases in other planets, but not Earth. So we'd like to know from anyone of the Inner Earth groups if they know what this is about and if there's anything we can do to assist in altering that situation. Is there anything to be aware of? Is there harm being done? What is going on with that? Okay, another one of the Saturn group is standing up from the Inner Earth, and they are saying, we are aware of what they are doing. We have been following some of the things. They seem to be creating a base, and we have been a little concerned about that as well. However, we have been able to maintain a watchful eye on it. And now that you brought that up, there is a reason to wonder, are they bringing some kind of a device into Inner Earth that they could detonate? Is there something that could be done there? The commander is standing up again from the Red Reptilians, and he's saying, we are aware of what they are doing, and we can assist you on that as well. We have been able to key into their frequencies there and listen in on the radio waves. Yes, they are creating a fort, so to speak, in Inner Earth. However, they don't have anything there at this time. Mostly, they want to keep a connection to Earth. They're holding on to the vibrational frequencies, and that is what's been going on down there at this point. They are radiating frequencies to keep surface humans from shifting into 5D. So it's another type of weapon on that nature. We have been working to thwart that energy as well, but certainly we welcome any assistance that you wish to give, and possibly we could triangulate this and work as a union to create more discord to what they're doing, which also may impact other locations that they're working out of. Because once we create a discordance in the vibrational frequency of where they are, it will echo and work in their other bases. So, yes, we will happily work with you on that. The ambassador is saying, excellent, excellent. That's a great plan. Thank you for that, Commander. We greatly appreciate you being here. We are honored to work with you. All right. Anything else from anyone? Good work today, guys. Good work. We are making great headway here. We will see what they bring forth with the documentation of what they want this agreement to look like. My hope is that it is a last-ditch effort to hold on to any type of power. But certainly we have to be very vigilant in our observance and our ability to kind of look within and beyond what they are saying, because we know that they have not been trustworthy in the past, and they have not been beings of integrity that speak the truth of their word and mean it. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. We will call together individual meetings. Let us know about the groups, what you've created, and when your meetings are, and we will have Andromeda Council representatives there as well. And we are honored to work with all of you in the ascension of this universe, because this impacts us all. And we all know it, or we wouldn't be here. Thank you. Namaste. Wow, Galilee. What an amazing meeting. Yes, it is. Let's leave here, and then we're going to go back to the cargo hold. And then, Mark, you can ask your questions. So hold them for now.
Okay.
All right, we are leaving and walking out. I just stood up, and I'm looking over at the commander. He caught my eye, and I'm bowing to say namaste, and he's bowing back. Oh, I think he grinned. It's hard to see a reptilian grin, but he's learning. Okay, we're leaving now. Again, everyone, you would need to go back and listen to some of the other shows we've done to understand how significant that is, that we have the connection with the Red Reptilian Commander. I first met him in 2011 on a radio show Mark was doing, and we've met since then through the Andromeda Council. So, okay, we're headed back, and we're in people mover kind of thing. It's moving us very quickly. All right, we're back in the cargo hold. Whew. The energy feels much lighter here. Always intense. Carrie's saying, yes, Karen, it was for all of us. Okay, Mark, what is your question? They're ready to answer that.
Okay. I would also like to offer, and of course I brought in requested for Shimmer and to bring some others that work with Shimmer to assist us in this, and ask them to be present and to be watchful of everything that went on. And I also would like to offer for any ideas that with the liquid living light conduits and how that can be used further, what we need to work on, which was discussed today, and any remodulations that can be done in order to make this all happen for the greater good of everyone.
Galilee is answering, and he's saying, Mark, the work you've been doing is brilliant. If you keep working on the dark web, you support all of this work that's being done. Because that is the energy that holds their power in place. if there wasn't a dark web, they wouldn't have the interconnections that they have right now. That is their network, so to speak. So the more that you send the liquid light to it, Karen says, sends vibrant, what do I send? I'm losing my words here. You send love, Karen, and you send the violet flame. Yes, I do. Those energies, anyone who wishes to join in, you send love to the dark web. You send love to all negativity, all fear. You surround people in love. You lift that. The liquid light energy, when you connect to the Mother Central Sun and you send out the creation energy, keep sending that even to those experimental areas. Because again, love discombobulates any dark force or negative intention. It is a higher vibration that breaks up the ability for negativity to function properly. So there's a lot of fuel going into a dark web. There's a lot of fuel. Just keep sending it, keep sending it, keep sending it. And the more people who keep doing that and vibrating the light web higher, it will discombobulate the dark web as well. Again, vibration. Remember when the group was talking about creating a vibration, when the commander of the Red Reptilian was saying he's sending vibrations that are breaking up their ability to create harm. Now, they understand it so powerfully because they have worked in the ships. They have worked in those technologies when they were enslaved. And they have the telepathic connection, the DNA connection to the Dracos. So they know what's going on in the dark web more so than we understand it. They've been invaluable in bringing us information and assistance. So, Mark, continue what you're doing and continue to work on the dark web. That will make a huge difference. And your friend Shimmer, his species is a very vibrational species. So if he works with the beings of light that have a very high vibrational ability, perhaps they can create something together to understand what's going on in these dark areas that they can't have been able to penetrate. Shimmer may be able to help with that. So please send them to work with that. And I will let the ambassador know that if Shimmer wants to meet with us, we will be able to connect them.
I did make that request, and Shimmer will be happy to do everything that they can with the others from that aspect of creation. So we'll do everything we can to assist.
Mark, for those that have not heard the previous shows with Shimmer on it, will you please explain who Shimmer is and his species?
Basically, Shimmer and others, there is one other that I know here on Earth that works with that race as well, one of my close friends. They basically work from the origin of creation itself, which is far beyond the omniverse of creation focus point, where all the universes that exist come into one collective consciousness focus point. Where Shimmer is from is far beyond that. Close, I guess you could say close to the true heart where all creation emanates from.
But isn't that the Mother Central Sun? The Mother Central Sun is the creation origination matrix point.
Well, that's how you perceive it to be, but it's a bit more than that. but that's
Okay.
how you are receiving it.
Right.
But
right. Good point.
Yeah, but basically, I guess you could say it's one step from the original origin point of 2' creator source, where Shimmer and the others of that creation realm support all of creation, where they support all of the universes in there to attain their eternity point in their evolution, as well as what happened within each universe, within each galaxy, within each planetary system, to reach that high eternity point of evolution so that they can evolve on a scale. You can't really put it into Earth human words, but if anyone else here would like to elaborate in another way, they can expand it from a way which they feel would be helpful.
Galilee is saying that the easiest way to explain this is Shimmer's group are vibrational light beings. And they come in and out of form. And yes, they do have an understanding of how to work in a vibrational, frequency-based pattern, I guess is the right way to say it. They can create a form with vibration. What I can tell you guys is basically I see a human form when I met Shimmer for the first time, and what I saw was just like this outline of a being, and with just all of these like light. It was like zoop, 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 like light flashes going on within this form. That's what Shimmer looked like to me. So I hope that helps everybody understand it a little bit better. Galilee is saying, with his vibrational abilities, he might work very well with the commander as well in assisting to break up. And Mark, definitely work with them with the web. They would be the perfect beings to assist you with the dark web. Beyond the liquid light capability, they would be excellent to assist you there. So thank you for that.
Yes. Well,
we need to end the meeting.
To meet with them, and I will be happy to assist any way that I can.
Excellent. We are very appreciative of that. All right. Is there anything else we need to know? I feel like this is we need to complete this. We do. We need to move on. We have another meeting to get to. So we thank you for being here. We thank you both. We are glad you know this, and you can just keep sending the positive energy. Mark, you can assist in the way you do so well. Karen, just keep sending light and love, and we ask anybody listening, send love. Just send love out to all. Karen, explain what you do. I connect to the source of unconditional love, whatever you want to call that. I connect to the Mother Central Sun, to God, the unconditional loving light of all that is. I call in the higher selves of all benevolent beings to work with me. And from that point of energy and creation energy, I send love out. I send love flowing through the water, the soil, the air, to serve and source all of humanity with nutritious light and love. I send it to the dark web. I send it to all negativity, or what's called loosh for the Dracos. They feed on loosh, negative pain energy. So I send love to it and transform it and violet flame it, and I send love to Earth and to see the beautiful new greenery that's coming to Australia, and I send loving solutions to all areas, to Puerto Rico and all areas that have been war-torn. I just send love to wrap and surround bubbles around all governments, all leaders. I send love to our financial situation and financial banking situation. Send love to all the hospitals, anywhere where there's fear. I wrap people in love and light, and it will help to shift everything and lift it to a higher vibration and out of the problem, out of the pain, out of the discord and the harm and the travesty that's been happening on Earth. And just keep sending love. We all have that capability. Exactly, Galilee is saying. If you all do that on a higher mass level, and more people do that every day, it's a simple prayer every day, it will greatly impact everything on Earth and throughout the galaxy. It will keep the harm from happening on the planet. And if you echo that out, that love out to the galaxy, to the solar system, to all that is in the universe, it'll keep radiating from there. We wish to leave you with that. Thank you all. Namaste. Thank you, Galilee. Thank you, Sari, Kari, and Willem. Thank you for being here. It's a delight to see you again. I always love working with you. We love working with you as well.
Yeah,
Thank you,
namaste.
Mark.
Yeah, and I'm sending all of you, as always, and everyone that we met with tonight and was at the meetings, all my love and support and appreciation and respect as well.
I will include links to some of those other shows that we talked about in the notes that everybody can follow if they choose to go to those radio shows. Thank you. And namaste. Goodbye for now.